Hello, I'm back, Queen Lene. This is the final one, like I said, last one was, but damn. So anyways, me and my uncle talked about philosophy, transgendered issues. My uncle, who left him a whole shitload of cash, he's been spoiling his kids, That's why he gave me some money. He'd rather give me something because I didn't ask him for anything. I mean, he blatantly said, out of all the family members I know, you're the only one that hasn't asked for a dime. It's not my place to ask. I mean, heck. Would it be my place to say to you, as an example, oh yeah, you're transgendered, you're going to be a model, a porn actress, or escort, hooker, whatever. For example, maybe donate some of that excess income over to me to pay for me to be beautiful, but the point is it's impossible. You don't just go and be like, oh yeah, let me, have some of that, bring it my way, it's wrong. And I told my uncle this. I said, I have some morals in life. I don't just go to someone and be like, hey man, or hey girl, I need to pay for pay for my sex change too. No, you sit there and be like, how's it going? Life is good. You don't sit there and, life's good, but I need some stuff or life sucks. So, it's like that. I told my uncle I have some dignity. I'm not going to just go. My sister apparently has been asking money like crazy. He gave her a car he rebuilt, basically. She deliberately destroyed it. Almost destroyed it. It didn't have any fluids in the engine. The brake pads went out and everything else. Well, my mom blames my uncle for it. My uncle said it was not like that. My sister tampered it. Wanted a brand new car because my uncle's Escalade. Because of that, beautiful. My sister has been on the rant. My sister did not want to come over. My mom to come over here, but my sister's really pissed. You see, when my mother left, right, yesterday, my mom got home about 30 minutes after my mom got home. Phone rang, and my mom's like, oh yeah, I just got back from seeing your sister Rita. She's like, well, I don't give a fuck. What I need is money. I'm coming over there. Well, when I was with my uncle, he said she's one inconsiderate child who wants everyone to pamper her, and that's why, she tried committing suicide. She wants a free ride and be on disability because one of my sisters tried about 9 times and survived, but no wheels because her wheels have been destroyed every time. So my sister, she's just getting really pissy, she found out I got some land in Texas. She's like, wow, I'm really pissed. It's one reason why I want to go down there is because I don't want to deal with those frickin', my sister. See, my sister disowned me. Right after I got to Quincy, one day she said, well, I don't want to hear your problems. Well, I don't have problems. She was just saying, fuck you, mom moved to Texas, I don't give a shit. Well, eventually, she lost her house, lost her other house, lost her car, her second car, her third car. She tried financing because the economy. Eventually, she snapped like a twig and tried committing suicide. That's one thing I was telling my friend in the video on MySpace. I apologized to her. I said I was under some stress, but my uncle said, fuck it. Don't stress over your sister. If she plugs herself, no big deal. Well, my uncle said if he would have found her, he would have let her committed suicide, succeeded before calling the ambulance. And, my nephew found her. But my nephew doesn't even want to talk to me, nor does my niece, because being on MySpace, they think having a transsexual aunt is weird. So they don't even bother, So I was like, well, fuck them, They want to disown me like my sister in Alaska and most of my family. My mom accepts me, but, ever since I lost my property. That's one thing I said in my video and in my blog, basically, cutie, was that if I can forgive the girl for her mistakes, which I have, for her blocking me, and then I have I have to forgive her if she forgives me, but if she doesn't forgive me, I shouldn't forgive her. That's what the Bible says. Well, and the other thing the Bible says is if you can't forgive certain things for certain actions from the past, then I don't deserve forgiveness either. Well, I never forgave my mother for selling everything of mine, going to Alaska for a funeral, and I lose everything. So that's part of it. Second part of it is she made me cold-hearted. You know, I mean, frankly, how do I put it? Like I said, when she was there, me and my uncle were mostly talking about family. I was like, oh, how's my cousin? Oh, yeah, he got a promotion in the Marine Corps. Cool. How's, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he got married. Awesome, you know. We just shot the shit about just various family things, you know, just catching up on things. And my mom's just sitting there like, talk to me. You know, I just said, you know, one thing I said was I'm going to Thailand soon and I'll pick up some silk for you. Her answer was, I want to go too. Right, her and Thailand get real. I'd rather have her bureau do it. You know, bureau can have sex with anything. He told me when he was in the 80s and 90s up to recently. I think it was like 06 or something, 07. Anyways, he retired recently. I think it was like end of 07 he retired or something, early 08. But anyways, he was telling me a lot of his trips, you know, he goes and gets prostitutes. He pays for them. And, you know, he said he's had sex with regular girls at post op are transsexual, and he said, well, he said the vagina works, but it's not a normal vagina. So he was telling me all about that and his little escapades, and you know, we were talking about my dad, and he couldn't believe he was in the Corps. So when we got done, you know, it was pretty cool. But like I said, Queen Lene, everything went well. It was just, you know, life. So I've took some philosophy lessons from him. I'm not going to give a shit about this problem with this girl. I've extended my hand in forgiveness and said, you know, whatever happens, happens now. I mean, how was I supposed to know following Aaron's advice burned my bridges with her? Well, maybe the good Lord wanted me to learn something, or the good Lord knows something I don't. I don't know. But you're number one now, so that's all that matters. I've got plenty of sleep. I must be still tired from the last few nights getting only 3 hours before my mom would come down. Blizzard would bark. I'd get up, open the door, and she'd be like, I'm ready for coffee. Because my coffee pot burned up, and you know, Aaron and I gotta buy a new one, so I'm using his. Which he drinks coffee like 4 cups a year. Right now I'm having some French roast. That's what's in the can I opened. Anyways, Aaron's happy. I transferred over these files over to my 16 gig micro cruise disk. So I got one I bought recently to back up Windows. I got booted up from there, you know, etc. So our boot disk. So all is well, you know. I'm happy. I am very happy. So, you know, all is well. Life is good. I'm not going to give a shit or care about much. And I'm just going to live day by day, not worry about anything. Whatever happens, happens. With that said, I'm going to edit this, post it on the net. So I hope you enjoyed this 4-part series. You stay pretty, stay gorgeous, and I hope to hear from you one of these days on the videos that I made you. Hasta lasagna, don't get any on you, and stay very, very beautiful. Bye-bye.